Hi there guys, it's Helen from Slim and Stylish and you're joining me today for another Advent project. So this is a project that will come to you every day throughout December, one each day back to back from the 1st to the 24th. And today we have this gorgeously cute little candy cane holder and it hangs. I love it. It's using the envelope punch board. I've used them for a few of the projects for this December and it just seals like it would an envelope as well. Just got the top bit off to add the candy canes in. So I'm going to show you how to make this. It's really quite simple and you just need 2 candy canes to do it. Now I know you get candy canes from all different people that are all different sizes. So if I tell you the size for this one, so you know, because it fits in all the way to the bottom, it is 4.5 inches high, that one. So that's how it fits in, because this is 4 inches long. Right. When I went to go and buy them, they had them in the red, they had them in the green, they had them in the red and the green. And because I'm using the quilted Christmas paper stock with it, I went with red and green because that's the colour of the card of the paper stock. So you need a piece that's 5 by 5 and you need your envelope punch board. So it's a little bit fiddly, this one, because it is quite small measurements. You want to start off with your paper right in the edge there. Okay, right in the edge, because you're doing it, it's less than 3 centimetres, you're doing it at 1 1/8 of an inch just there. So it is a little bit fiddly. You get it in and you punch it and you score it. What I've had from some people, I will say, I've done a few envelope punch board projects now and they say it doesn't punch cleanly. Push it down. You don't want to play with it, just straight down and it will then. So it's 1 5/8, so you properly punch it down cleanly and then it will work. Follow that along. So you want to, where this, I know we've done this before in projects, where this spindly bit here meets the score line, that's where you want to punch. Okay. And the same on this one. And you want to follow this all the way along for 3 sides. Okay. So go again. Punch. And score. Punch. And score. You don't really want to play up here. Alright. So you've got the 1, 2, 3. It's like an M shape. So you've got that in 3 of them. Turn them round for this one and just round off the corners. You only want to round off those 2 corners. No, round off that one as well, because I can't work out which one it is you're chopping off or not, and it takes a second. So leave your envelope scoreboard handy. So you now want to bring in your trimmer. Okay. For the trimmer, you want to take this bit here, so it falls just on that line, so you've got it completely straight. Okay, this line here, let me see if I can, where's my bone folder, and I'll follow it down for you. So it's this line that's just under, it's, for anyone who's doing this in America, you can use the 4 inches. This is the 10 centimetres that this line falls on. It's anything that you can use as a rough guide so you know it's completely straight all the way along, okay? So I'm going to be using that. Shut it down and just score the top bit off there, okay? To fold it, I'm going to be using this side, so that's going to be my outside. You want to bring this bit here, this line, okay, and you want to cut it off at 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres, whichever one you can see on your scoreboard. Okay, so you just want to chop that triangle off as well. So that's the shape you're left with. Okay, I'm going to be folding inwards. Now the reason I didn't, when I use the envelope punch board and I score, I like to score on the inside edge, so I should have scored it at this. But what I noticed with this one is the score lines didn't show up that great for the camera for filming, so I scored it on the other side and I'm bending back against it. But when you do it at home, remember that what you want on the outside is what you can't see on the scoreboard. So we should have done it that way, if you see what I mean. But I don't think those score lines are very clear when they're down here, flat, as opposed to what those are. Okay. Filming issues, I think that's what it's called. So you have that shape now. You want to come in with your scissors and you want to cut straight up on this bit and notch in to create a little tab. And these tabs are tiny. Okay, if you have a silicone mat, use a silicone mat, because like I said, these are so tiny you don't want to mess up your paper or your desk or whatever you're doing this on. So there's my silicone mat. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. You can use it. The Stampin' Up part here is embossed. You can feel it. It doesn't matter whether you use it with that side up or that side up, but I know that I normally put my glue on this side and I don't want it to stick to my desk. So come in with your fast fuse on the back. Talking away, I'm not paying any attention to what I'm doing. So make sure the full tab is covered, and then you also want to, down here, do a straight strip down there. Okay, because that'll have that come across them. So construct it, build it together, fold your 2 tabs under and stick flush and flat. Okay, you want to bring this one in first, this one over, and now be careful, don't push too hard with this, otherwise it's not going to sit straight. I hope if my fingers aren't stuck to the fast fuse. So you want to make sure it's straight at the bottom. That straight line will guide you, and then you'll know that you've got it completely as a box there. Bring back in your Stampin' Up envelope punch board. Now we did this the other day with the treat boxes, I think it was. You want to line this up along here and score. Pinch it with your hands, okay, and do it again. Now with this one you want to just go a little bit out. You don't want to get it close to the box. You just want to have a little bit of a, see that, it's only a tiny bit on the wraparound, probably about half, probably not even half centimetre, probably a quarter. Okay, just enough room for a dimensional, so stick a mini dimensional in there. Okay, fold it round and seal it together like that. Okay, then both of your oh no, blooper, problem. Pull that back off. It's a good job we used a dimensional and not fuse. You want a tiny strip. I've used real red, and it's a tiny strip. This is 1/2 centimetre. And some Tombow. Now I'm hoping this is going to work. I've been living on the edge of my Tombow for about a week now, and I can't throw it away because I have to use it to the very end. Just means I have to shake it quite a bit before I use it. And you just want to run this at the centre. Okay. And like I said, it's 1/2 centimetre wide, and I'm going to snip the top off anyway and then fold that over. And make sure that goes. It's easy on this pattern paper to work out if it's at the centre. Fancy forgetting that. It's a good job, like I said, I used dimensionals and not fuse, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to amend it. Then I'd have got to the end and thought, that looks different. Right, so what you want to do now is I've got these, they're the perfectly white accents. And you're going to colour them in. I'm doing it with Pink Pirouette on my Stampin' blends. You could do it with any of the greens as well. It's just that's sort of what falls in the middle there for me, and I use the pink here. It's just so delicate. I'm going to the middle size, not the big or the little. I'm just going down the little size. I'm just going to colour that. I'm going to leave it for a couple of seconds to dry while I play with the ribbon. So the ribbon that I'm using for this one is the Quilted Christmas ribbon. Bring in my silicone mat again, because I'm using the fuse, and I'm just going to put a bit of fuse on the back of that and stick that down in line with my red trim. Okay, just put your fingers in to push that on. Measure out how long you want your loop to be, so I probably want my loop to be about that long, and trim it. Add a bit of fuse to that side. Get it off your fingers. Wrap it round and just push that into the box there. Okay. And then both of your candy canes will just fit into that box quite neatly and nicely. I haven't done any stamping in this project because I just thought it looks quite nice as it is. So I'm just going to get my piercer. I've rearranged my desk for Christmas. I got some new drawers, and so I've rearranged everything. But the problem is now is all of my products to use are on the left hand side, and I'm right handed. I'm used to them being over there, so I keep thinking I'm lost. I know where they all are, they're just on that side. Right, so that's that sealed. And there's your envelope. Punchboard, hanging box for your little candy canes. Okay, hope you liked it, and don't forget to join me tomorrow for another Advent project. Thanks everybody, bye.